Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Coffee, Cards, and Clarity. I want to do a past life reading today. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Ascended Masters deck. And what I want to ask, the first question that I want to ask is, what are the issues that were dealt with in a past life? And this could be many different things that want to come through, okay? So let's get a few cards to see what were the issues from the past life that had to have been dealt with and overcome in a past life from the Ascended Masters. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Okay, let's give the cards a cut. Okay, so for whoever energy wants to come through right now, could you please connect with their past life and let us know from the Ascended Masters what were some of the issues that they had to deal with and overcome in their past life. We have one card coming through, two more shuffles, and we'll see what else wants to come through. One more shuffle. Any other issues dealing with the past life? Okay, this one was poking out and it wanted to come through. So we have artistic expression and fertility. So that is some of the things that a past life person was having to deal with. So there could have, the fertility issues, that's pretty clear. Either problems having children, problems carrying children, something along those lines. So they spent a lot of time dealing with fertility issues in one of their past lives. I also see that they were working on their artistic expression. So this could have been someone who was a writer, a painter, anything that was dealing with their artistic expression. I do see that some of their fertility issues kind of caused them to go more into their artistic expression. They used that as an outlet. So that's what wanted to come through initially for some of the things that the energy that wants to come through right now we're dealing with in a past life. Artistic expression and fertility issues. Let's get some cards really quick to see more information that wants to come through about this fertility and artistic expression, okay? One more shuffle. Okay. Any cards, please, that would like to come through for this past life energy that's coming through right now for dealing with artistic expression and fertility. We have Major Arcana, the World card. We also have the Three of Wands. We have the Magician. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Two of Swords. Okay, what I'm seeing here, what wants to come through is we have the World card. Like I said, Major Arcana. The Magician is also Major Arcana. The World card is about learning the lesson and completing something coming to an end, completing. The Three of Wands is about looking out, yearning to travel, kind of daydreaming and dreaming and wishing for travel and to expand and broaden. The Magician is about manifesting, creating this new idea that they had. They would now like to create this. Make this come to light, to happen. The Five of Swords, that's kind of about being bullied. It could be indicative of an abusive relationship, an abusive situation. We have the Six of Cups, which is nostalgic. It could be, this is to me, this card is not only about love from your childhood, but past life love. So this coming in a past life in a past life reading is indicative of to me that there is also someone that was in your past life in this situation that is now in your present life, okay? We have the Two of Swords, and that indicates to me that in the past life, you guys were not together. You were not each other's choice. No one made the decision to choose each other. So that's what wanted to come through, showing not only what issues were the main issues that they were having in their past life, needing to follow their artistic expression because of the heartache that they had with their fertility issues. This is also giving us a sneak peek into that past life, how it was, okay? So we do see that past life, it ended. There was a completion. That past life ended. There was something still that was unfinished that left the parties in that past life, left them wanting and yearning, okay? They knew that they could do this again. They manifested a new life. I do see that there was something that was abusive in the past life, okay? Something that was abusive, which could have contributed to the fertility issues. And like I said earlier, the artistic expression was what was used in that past life to overcome that. I do see that there were someone involved in the past life is in the current life now. This comes through with this Six of Cups card, and in the past life you were not each able to choose each other. So I think that is why this Magician card is coming through for this reading, to let us know that someone is trying to manifest this union to happen again in this current life. One more shuffle. What I want to know now is I want to see how this past life is coming into play right now into this time. Okay. How is the past life that we see here coming into play in current time right now in this lifetime? How is this past life coming into play in this current lifetime? We have the Wheel of Fortune. We again have the Two of Swords, so they're needing to choose each other this lifetime. That's what's wanting to come through. They didn't choose each other in the last lifetime, so they're needing to choose each other in this lifetime. We have the Empress card. A couple more shuffles, please, and a couple more cards to let us see how this past lifetime that we've just seen on this top row is coming into play in this lifetime. For this energy that wants to come through, they experienced some fertility issues and an abuse in the past life, and that's coming through this life. And let's see how that's coming through in this life. Okay. Okay, so to see how this is coming into this lifetime, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, the Empress card, again, Major Arcana, Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Nine of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, that's indicating also completion, but it's also indicating that you're on the upswing now. This lifetime is on the upswing. And I do see that because of the Nine of Pentacles here. That's all about abundance, okay? And kind of like a life of luxury. That's what the Nine of Pentacles says to me in this spread here. I do see that, again, there needs to be some sort of compromise or decision made. We had that in both lifetimes, in the past lifetime as well. The Empress, this is where the action begins that she wants to take place. Like the Magician, that's where the idea came from. Here, now in this lifetime, the action is going to begin, okay? The Page of Swords coming through lets me know that this energy from this past life to this current life, even though they have the Empress card and they're wanting action to take place, I do still see that they're being very guarded, okay? The Queen of Cups is coming through. That's a very loving and nurturing person and energy. And again, we end here with the Abundance card. I will say that this kind of is, it's just showing one character here. I didn't see coming through the Six of Cups. The past life love hasn't shown itself yet in the current life. Okay, but we are going to get some more cards. So what I want to know, the next question I want to ask is: are there any of the same karmics involved from this past life into the current life? Are there any of the same karmics involved? We have the Temperance card, which is about moderation and patience. Let's see what else we have. Several cards coming through. We have the bonus lovers, we have the Hermit, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, there are some of these same karmics coming through. The bonus lovers, I do see that is the Six of Cups coming through. When I asked if there were any karmics aren't all necessarily negative, okay? Your divine counterpart is, is part of your karma, is part of your soul family, okay? So we have patience that wanted to come through, which is also major arcana. It has taken patience. We've had, more than one lifetime here, and we have the bonus lovers here. So it is about making that choice to be with the Six of Cups there, which when I asked, are there any karmics involved? The bonus lovers came through. Okay, so that is who is involved from your past life here from the Six of Cups. The Hermit, this is about learning all of the wisdom and taking that with you forward. Earlier we had the Queen of Cups come through. Here's the King of Cups, her partner, her mate, her match, right? And here we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is living that wonderful life full of abundance and loyalty and have everything that you need, okay? So that's looking really good for this past life energy that's coming through. So yeah, this is definitely with this bonus card. What I was going to ask next was, is this the same soul family involved with this bonus lovers card? That already answered that question. Let me get messages about the future from your past life divine counterpart, since we have this come through pretty obvious. This wasn't supposed to be a twin flame or divine soul connection reading. This was just a past life reading, but this came through with the Six of Cups and the bonus lovers, and also with what I felt when I saw the needing to make a compromise or a choice or a decision with the Two of Swords, and that came through twice. So let's get messages right now about the future from the past life divine counterpart. So I'm going to be using the After Tarot deck because I want to know about kind of the future here. So messages about this current life for in the future from this past life divine counterpart that we do see here in this current life with this bonus lovers. One more shuffle. And I'm only going to get a few cards because the table is getting awfully crowded. And I'm not sure if all of the cards, well, I've read them all out. I was going to say, I'm not sure if all of the cards are in view, but I've said what each card was. So one more shuffle from the After Tarot to see any messages from the past life divine counterpart for this lifetime, and especially going forward for the future. And I just want a few cards because this is a past life reading. Okay, so a few cards from your past life divine counterpart for any energies coming through here. We have the King of Swords. Okay, we have the King of Swords here, and just as a heads up, the King of Swords, his sword is no longer in his hand, it is in the ground, okay? So he's not going to be so cutting with it. That's a message that wanted to come through. Any other messages from the divine counterpart from the past life about the future of this current life? Okay. We have the Nine of Cups, which is just showing someone living that abundant life, okay? And it's just kind of everything's being served to them on a silver platter. So not only are you going to have this Ten of Pentacles, this wonderful life, it's going to be handed to you on a silver platter. That's what wanted to come through. So the abundance that is felt in this current life is overwhelming. The abundance that is either felt or going to be felt is overwhelming, okay? And the King of Swords has even, parked his sword for a while, and he will not be so cutting anymore. Let's get some, let's see here. I'm going to get some cards from this deck, and what I want to know is what is being worked through in this lifetime of the divine counterpart from this past life, since Since that energy is here, if they can give us one or two cards, please, for what is actually being worked on in this lifetime. And that may actually help, since this is a past life reading, help you know if this reading is resonating with you, to see if any of these messages come out and that is what you are working through, something you already know that you're working through in this lifetime. Okay. One or two cards, please, for anything that the current lifetime, the current life energies are working through. Two more shuffles, and I will pull two cards from the top if none come through. One more shuffle. Okay. We have nurturer, so we see that's what's wanting to come through, and for something that is a big kind of life lesson and that you're working on this lifetime. So that could be a parent. Okay. We have the home card. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead, since this bonus lovers came out and the Six of Cups came out, I'm going to go ahead and mention the aspect of the divine soul connection where you each feel like home to each other. And that does go with this reading because the Two of Swords being repeated from the past life to the current life, that is very indicative of neither of them making each other their choice. And I'm going to end this past life reading with a card or two from Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle, Affirmations for Navigating the Sacred Healing Journey from Angelic Revelation 144. What I'm wanting through these cards is I would like a message from Spirit, please, for the energy that is the energies that are resonating with this past life reading. I would like a card from Spirit, please, concerning this past life connection coming through to the current life, being that of the bonus lovers, of a divine soul connection nature. One more shuffle. Okay. Two cards, please, from the universe for messages for anyone who resonate with this past life reading. One more card, please. Thank you. Okay. The cards that wanted to come through for anybody who resonated with this past life reading are: my divine partner and I are spiritually protected. Our union is watched over and guided by the divine. I remain in a still, calm state of flow, and I trust in the divine plan and perfect timing. I know that I am never truly alone. I go within my inner temple to connect with my divine partner in spirit. I listen to telepathic communication openly, and I act with wisdom and discernment. So those are your final messages for this past life reading. Take care.